our lease is up at the end of this month, and we just found out that our rent is going up by $250 per month.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Let's do it.
Okay, so here are the options. So obviously we can just stay. We can take the renewal, stay where we are. Now, technically we can afford it, but things are tighter financially for us right now. And I don't feel like super comfortable with the increase. I know that it would put us in maybe a less than ideal financial spot, not like a dangerous spot, but just like an uncomfortable spot.
Okay.
The reason for that is that my partner is currently looking for a new job. They're not getting enough hours at their job.
Not good.
And so they're in the middle of that job search. So they're making less money than usual. And I'm also making less money than usual because I've essentially had to put my business on hold because of my book. So I'm writing a book right now. Well, it's written, but.
Any thoughts on that?
I'm editing it, I'm promoting it, it's coming out in January. So that is taking like so much of my time and energy, and it's important. Like I want to focus my time and energy on that. But because of that, I've had to take a step back from my business. So a lot of my income streams are just not happening right now. So we're both making less money. So this increase is like, it's a lot. And it doesn't feel super great. Okay, now option B is that we don't take the lease renewal and we just move to a new place. The issue is that
that's going to be
our
expensive
lease
too.
expires at the end of this month. So basically we'd have to find a place for October 1st and move in by October 1st, which is an insane turnaround. And I do not think that I can mentally handle a move right now. Like I am in a very...
Okay. So she's taken a step back from her business to write her book. Okay, now a few questions as it pertains to the book. Okay, let's look at the money. Okay, do you have a following? Does she have a following that she can sell this book to? Does she have a following that she can leverage to promote this book? Does she have an audience? Does she have a social media audience? Does she have a following on social media that she can leverage for book sales and or book promotion? Or did she just write a book on a whim and then she's going to try and invest dollars because advertising isn't free? So she's going to have to invest money that she doesn't have from an income stream that she doesn't have. She's going to invest into this book to promote this book, to generate sales for this book, and miss me with the, oh, it's a passion project. I'm writing this book because it's a passion project and I'm passionate about it. No. If it's a passion project and you don't care about making money, then what's the point of promoting it? No. Be real. You're writing this book. Sure, you're passionate about it, but you're also passionate about making money.
Fact.
So she's writing this book to sell it, to make money, to profit off of this book. She's going to have to invest dollars into advertising and marketing for this book. And we're just going to assume that she might not have a following. So the marketing expense might be heavy. Now her partner also losing hours, doesn't have the requisite hours to put them in a comfortable position financially to be able to manage and handle the $250 rent increase. She talked about moving. That is an expense. And as quiet as kept, that's probably more expensive at the moment than a $250 rent increase. See, these are all of the decisions. These are all of the things that have to be considered, right? Most people hear about a rent increase and then they get mad and get in their feelings, and as a way to spite the landlord or the property management company, they go, well, we're leaving. It's not smart. You got to be strategic. Let's continue.
Precarious mental state right now. I am very burnt out. I'm very stressed. I'm overwhelmed. There's just a lot going on. There's a lot on my plate right now. And I don't know if I could handle it. I also know that like I would be paying for the majority of the moving costs because my partner just isn't, like I said, they're looking for a job. They're not in a place to financially pay for those things. So that would be like an added, financial stress. And then it would also just be, it'd be really hard to find a place and then move in that time. Also the rental market here is crazy. I know that it's very competitive and people are having a hard time finding a place. So there is a potential that we wouldn't find a place in time. And then I don't know where we would go or what would happen. Okay, another option is that we try to find a roommate. We do have another bedroom in the basement. That's like our guest bedroom. There is a bathroom down there and everything. So we could rent out another bedroom or like split it like three-way roommate situation where like, me and my partner pay 2/3 and they pay 1/3 or something like that, which would obviously help with the financial burden a lot. But I think people know, like, once you've gone from living with a roommate to not living with a roommate, it's like hard to go back. But I mean, not that I would let that stop us. Like, I definitely would be open to having a roommate, but I think it's just about like finding the right person that's going to, fit with us and like not be super disturbing to our lifestyle, because I work from home. So it has to be the right fit. And the last kind of, I guess, option is that I just start making way more money to compensate for the difference. And I could revitalize some of my business income streams to try to do that. The only issue with that is that it is taking away from the work that I'm putting towards the book. Yeah. And the book has been what I've...
Okay. Yeah. Listen, people are very quick to try and cut expenses as opposed to increase their income. You need to increase the income as opposed to, I'm just going to cut back. No. Increase the income. Go get another revenue stream. Work harder. Prioritize your life. She's trying to prioritize this book that she's been working on for 2+ years. If she cares about this book so much, okay, do both. Do both. You need to grind on your book, have a main stream of income, and have a second stream of income and work on your book. That's what she needs to be doing. There's no way around it. If she's so passionate about this book, no, you got to make it happen. You have to make it happen. That's what she's got to do. And just listening to the situation that she's in and her circumstances, it sounds like the best financial decision for her and her partner is to stay put. That is the best decision right now.
Fact.
Okay, I'm torn and I don't know what to do, so I need help. I am currently working on my master's in engineering. It's all online, so I can do it from wherever. I currently live at home with my parents. It's awful. I'm grateful they let me stay, but I want to get the fuck out of there as soon as possible. So, if I did my master's full-time, I would be done this time next year. And then I could move out and I could get a great job and I can move anywhere I want. Or I already have my bachelor's and I can move somewhere, get a job with my bachelor's, and just do my master's part-time. But it's hard. It's a lot to do, to work and do school at the same time. I've been making it work. I've been doing it for the past year. So I'm no stranger to it. But like, I'm just starting to think, like, what if I just stayed home a little longer and finished my master's and then move? But I just really want to move now. Like, I'm just in such a hurry to get out. I need help.
I have 3 jobs and I'm still struggling.
Okay.
I am a teacher.
1.
I tutor after school. I just got through with one of my tutoring sessions, actually. And I also make content.
Okay, I only hear 1 job.
I have 1 full-time job with full benefits.
Yep.
And then 2 part-time / contract jobs. And I am still struggling.
The other 2 aren't jobs.
The solution is not to get a 4th job. There's something wrong with this world. Something has got to give to where we live in a world where people can work multiple jobs and they're still struggling. What does that say? Like, the solution isn't you need another job or you're just lazy and you don't want to work.
Okay.
We're working multiple jobs.
Okay, let's understand something. Being a teacher, yes, that's a job. That's a full-time job. That's 1 stream of income. Now, being a tutor, how many students are you tutoring? How often are you tutoring? What are you charging per session? Right? Are you tutoring Monday through Friday? Are you tutoring Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Are you tutoring Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? What's the frequency? Okay? And so we got the amount of days that you're tutoring. Okay, how many hours per day are you tutoring? 1 hour sessions? 3 sessions per day. Okay, now let's add more numbers. Okay, what are you charging per session? $50 a session, $25 a session, $15 per session. What are you charging? Okay, so that handles the tutoring. Okay, now let's go to the content creation. What are you in somebody's partner program? Are you in somebody's rewards program? Are you in somebody's creator rewards program? Are you there? Okay, how much money are you generating per 1,000 views, per 10,000 views, there's so many factors to consider, right? She's saying, I'm working 3 jobs. She doesn't have 3 jobs. She doesn't have 3 jobs, right? And she says, how can someone have 3 jobs and still be struggling? Okay, well, let's add in some more numbers. What is your cost of living? What kind of life do you expect to be living, right? I'm still struggling, but you could expect to be able to travel, have luxury travel experiences, have luxury dining experiences, to be driving a luxury car. Right? So when someone says I have 3 jobs and I'm still struggling, okay, well, there's so many factors to consider, right? What's the context that contributes to the struggle, right? Everything has to be taken into perspective. Okay, I have 3 jobs and I'm still struggling, but I want to live in a luxury high-rise apartment. I want to be able to travel to tropical islands every single quarter. Or every single month. I want to be able to drive a luxury car. Okay, there's maintenance on that. Right? I want to be able to have luxury dining, Ruth's Chris, whatever. You have to consider all of these things. And the struggle has to be broken down number by number. Right? How much are you making as a teacher? Right? What are you making as a teacher? So there's so many things that have to be considered. So many things that have to be considered before the struggle is actually justified. And oftentimes what you will see is a lot of the financial peril that people run into. It's not always because of the economy. A lot of times it is a result of poor lifestyle decisions and financial mismanagement. And that is a fact. That is it for me today. Catch y'all in the next video.